Alrighty, let's go and dive into On the Run, which is the second scenario in the campaign. And yeah, here we are. So, guess the cowards have had enough. That looks like hap to me. Guess the cowards have hap enough. No, this withdrawal is strategic. X-Force, tail the Marauders. I have my eyes on them. Who is that? Is this Angel? I guess I don't know who that would be. I think flying of Angel. You have the girl? Yes, the Sinner's inhibitor tech worked nicely. Good, hand her over. Not so fast. Help us take the X-Force out, then she's yours. They're in the construction site, and they have hope. Proceed with caution, team. Let's nail these punks. There's X-23 in there. Ah, I love Marvel Champion stuff. Seems like Angel. Yeah, cool. Nice. Thank you. You turned back on the Marauders' attack and saved many Morlock lives, but in their retreat, the Marauders have captured Hope Summers. You get the feeling that she was the real reason for the attack. You pursue the Marauders to an abandoned construction site on the surface. You crash their attempt to hand Hope over to the Nasty Boys, known as the henchmen of the mutant mastermind Mr. Sinister. The Marauder holding Hope captive tries to escape while the combined forces of the Nasty Boys and the other Marauders cover their retreat. I need Nasty Boys. I didn't read that one. Maybe I did. Yeah. Okay, so this comes in with On the Run, Military Grade, Mutant Slayers, Nasty Boys, and Standard. And then On the Run shares 7 villains for the Morlock Siege. Unlike Morlock Siege, however, only one of these villains is chosen at random, is used on the Run. Gotta Get Away attaches to Hope's captor. Oops, need to find that. Hope's captor. Yeah. I wonder if Got to Get Away is one of these. Oh. Gotta Get Away. Am I just missing this or oh, Gotta Get Away right there. Okay. It's the main scheme. There you go. Alrighty. We have to defeat the attached villain twice in order to win the scenario. So before resolving the setup on Gotta Get Away, remove each villain card recorded in the campaign log under Marauders defeated from the game. So we're choosing from the remaining 4 Marauders. Now we'll go here. Put one random Marauder villain into play. Remove the minion with the same title as the villain, along with each other villain, from the game. Attach the Hope's captor attachment to the villain. Confident side up. We'll re-roll a 5 or a 6. Nothing too bad. There's a 6. 1. We got Blockbuster. So we're going to face off against Blockbuster a couple of times. 0, 2. I really like the 0 scheme here. This is nice. This is nice for us. When Blockbuster attacks, you are an ally you control. Choose to either give him a tough status card or he gets +2 for the attack. Comes in with 11 hit points, which may actually get modified. Because we have Hope's captor, confident side up. When the villain would attack you, if a Marauder minion is engaged with you, the villain schemes instead. Cool. When the villain would be defeated, reset the villain's hit points to its printed hit point value and flip this card. Then he's going to get +6 hit points. He gets +1, +1. Then when a villain would attack you, if a Marauder minion is engaged with you, he schemes instead. Okay. Each Marauder minion gains steady. In expert mode, the villain also gains steady. When revealed, each player searches the encounter deck for a Marauder minion and puts it into play engaged with them and shuffle. We also need to remove Blockbuster from the game. Um, he's gonna get shuffled in a second. And then we got Gorgeous George. That's a nasty way, not a Marauder. I'm looking for. We got 2 5s. Grey Crow has Retaliate 1. That's annoying. But Grey Crow only has 4 health. Arclight has 5 health. I'm trying to figure out someone we can take out quickly. Vertigo. Stun a character. She gets +2 for the attack. She's a 1/0. Riptide is a 1/1 with Patrol. I think we're gonna take Grey Crow. I don't think he's necessarily as bad, but he's also a 3 boost, so we removed one of the 3 boosts from the encounter deck. So we'll go with Grey Crow. He has Retaliate. Boo. Okay. For each Morlock saved in the previous scenario, choose a. Oh wait, no, we're still doing. We finished that. So for each Morlock saved in the previous scenario, choose a player to search their deck for 1 card, add that card to their hand, and shuffle their deck. So this all happens before our mulligan, which is a little annoying. Choose a player to search their deck for 1 card, add that card to their hand, and shuffle their deck. So I think I guess we get to choose this. Mind Scan. It's going to be Mind Scan. We'll start with Mind Scan in our hand. Yeah. If there is a campaign environment marked as earned, put that into play and give each enemy a tough status card. Ah. Hey, Grey Crow with tough. That's less exciting. Okay. The players as a group choose 1 player side scheme listed in the campaign log that was not been chosen previously and do the following. Put the chosen side scheme into play, mark the second, and then take the encounter card. Did it say to put into your hand or put into play? Put into your hand. Yeah. Add that card to their hand. So we're just going to mulligan into this. Honestly, Safe House seems pretty good. I think we go with Safe House here. No, actually, we're going to go Team Assembled. Being able to start with an ally of 3 or less, which is Professor X, we're going to be able to clear a lot of side schemes and have a block. Just helps our tempo a little bit. So we got 2 there. Assemble the team comes with Malice. We'll shuffle Malice and Scrambler into the encounter deck. I think that the continuity between this and the previous scenario is really interesting and fun. Okay. And it's up to Cable. Did I shuffle? I did. Alrighty. So we got a Mind Scan. So that does open up the opportunity to go TVP turn 1. The other option would be to clear a 2, then Mind Scan, assemble the team. 2, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty. Ooh, one way or another is an interesting idea. I don't know the side schemes, so I don't know if there's easier ones to get in there. We'll keep one way or another. We're gonna mulligan Scimitar because we don't need Scimitar. We're gonna mulligan Telekinetic Blast. We're gonna keep Strength. We're gonna keep Side Holster. We're gonna keep Mind Scan. We're gonna go into an Energy. We seem to have a lot of money here, and another one way or another. No, that's so sad. Our setup. We're going to choose to go put a... What are we going to put in there? Build support to get Grey Malkin. Build support gets us Grey Malkin. which, yeah, seems really, really good. I'm still going back and forth on if mission prepped. I think mission prepped and heroic intuition get really nice because then we can clear this build support without any help. Seems pretty good. Okay. Alrighty. And we're off. We're off to the races. Game 2. Let's go. Let's use mission prepped. So you can search their deck and discard power for an upgrade with a printed cost of 2 or less. It's going to be Scimitar. I'm going to flip into hero form. We'll play one way or another. While Blockbuster is in play, this card gains a crisis icon. While Chimera is in play, this card gains an amplify icon. That is really cool design. I like that a lot. Like, not the effect, but I like the idea of it. Getting nasty. Each minion gets +1 attack. When revealed, place 1 threat here for each minion in play. 2 threat here for each nasty boy. No. Pass. The Senator's support. Hinder 1. Get an attachment. We've already seen that one. Bushwhack. When defeated, the player defeated the scheme, searches the encounter deck and discard power from Marauder minion and puts it in. No. Pass. Mutant Slayers. Each Marauder gets Quick Strike. We would add 1 threat to there. I put it at 4. This starts with 1, by the way. We'll go Pure Force here. Now, while Blockbuster's in play, this game gains the crisis icon. So we got the crisis icon there. And then if Chimera is in play, it gets the amplify icon. But it also has the acceleration token. That's really cool. That's really interesting. It also does not have any per player scaling, which is kind of, I guess there's a higher likelihood chance that you would see both or any of those minions. But cool. We get to draw 3 cards. Jessica Jones, let's go. Nice. Skilled Investigator and a Temporal Leap. We're going to play a Skilled Investigator here. We're going to drop Jessica Jones on the table quicker. So very fast. We'll use a energy in a one way or another to play Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones has a 1, 2, 3, 4 thwart. Insane. Insane. We'll have Jessica Jones take out Assemble the Team. So when defeated, flip this card and put Team Assembled into play. Timely Skilled Investigator, Jessica Jones. It was huge. It was huge. Love it. She takes 1. We will trigger Skilled Investigator to draw a card. Power the Mind. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alrighty. Team Assembled. We'll go ahead and use that. Remove 1 assembly counter from here. Each player search their deck and discard power for an ally with a printed cost of 3 or less and put it into play. It's going to be Professor X. X enters play. We're going to choose to confuse Blockbuster. Hey. Island Thunderdome. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. X will thwart build support. Take a damage. Build support pops over here. We're going to go find Gray Malkin. After a side scheme is defeated, we can ready Gray Malkin, and we can exhaust Gray Malkin to generate a lightning resource. So, good stuff there. Also, after you play a Psionic card, so Professor X does not trigger Scimitar, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and knock the tough here. We'll take a damage. We'll use Power of the Mind to play Mind Scan to clear 4 from here, which will trigger Scimitar for 2. We'll take a damage. We get to ready Cable, and then we'll use 2 to take out Grey Crow. No retaliate this time. We'll play Side Holster. We'll use Strength to play Temporal Leap. So this is when the main scheme would be completed. Remove this card from the game and put a side scheme from the victory display into play. Move 4 threat from the main scheme to that side scheme. So it's a nice little save. A way to save the main. We'll keep our counts over here. So this is when the villain would attack. If a Marauder minion is engaged with you, he schemes instead. So that does not trigger now, but we're gonna stack all of these environments. I'll take that turn 1. I'll take that turn 1. That was a decent turn 1 right there. We got Turn the Tide, Genius, Telekinetic Blast, Arrows, 2, 4, and a Body Slide. We're gonna add 1 here, I think. Yeah, 1 there. Blockbuster is going to attack us for 2, and then we have to choose to either give him a tough status card or he gets +2. So he's going to get +2 because he already has a tough. X will block, so it's going to be 4 +3. Woo! X really putting in the work there. Nice. Then we get a encounter card, which is Slab. Teamwork, Nasty Boys with Toughness. I don't like any of those words. Teamwork in a 4-player game is brutal. Woo! Oh, it's bad. When Slab attacks you, place 1 growth counter on him. Slab gets +1 attack for each growth counter on him for this attack. Nice. Gross. A Savage Blow to the wheelchair bound. Well, when you say it like that. Nice. That's funny. We'll use a Genius to play Arrows. Arrows will confuse Slab. Arrows will take 2 here. Wait. No, before Arrows does that, he's not actually going to do that. Arrows is going to knock the tough here. Then Cable is going to thwart the 2. We'll play Turn the Tide to hit him for 3. This is going to be a less exciting turn than last time. Jessica Jones will take Slab out. We'll flip down to Alter. And we'll toss Telekinetic Blast and Body Slide. We'll stand up. The Nasty Boys are indeed nasty. I'm going to put the Beastie Boys with them as honorary members. Nice. Yeah, no, the teamwork stuff is so brutal. It can be incredibly detrimental. But yeah, good stuff. Hey, Establish Perimeter, Power of the Mind, Mind Scan, Marvel Girl. Yeah, okay, I like Power of the Mind. I like Power of the Mind a lot, actually. Afghanistan and TVP. We got a TVP clear this turn if we want it. So that's exciting. I'm going to add 1. Blockbuster is confused. Did I put his health up? Yeah, okay. Encounter card is Titanium Exoskeleton. Attached to the enemy with the most remaining hit points. Attached enemy cannot take more than 2 damage from a single attack. As a hero action, we can choose to either spend 3 resources of any type or remove a confused or stun status card from the attached enemy to discard this card. Alrighty. Alright. We'll flip up to Cable. We're going to use Grey Malcolm to play Establish Perimeter. Cable will thwart Establish Perimeter. We'll get a tough status card. Then we get to Ready Cable, Ready Grey Malkin, draw from Skilled Investigator into a Professor. We'll play TVP here Comes in with 5. We'll use Power of the Mind to play Mind Scan, which will clear TVP. We get +1 to all of our stats. Oh wait, actually, before we do that, we'll use Grey Malkin to play Professor, then Grey Malkin readies. Because that's how you play the game. I kind of really want to play a... The +1 defensive build could have been really interesting in this campaign. Huh. We will trigger Scimitar to knock the Tough. Marvel Girl will play Askani Sun. Eros needs a damage. Forgot that. No, we're going to use Askani Sun, Grey Malkin, and Marvel Girl to remove the Titanium Exoskeleton. I don't think there's any reason to have that out right now. And then we'll hit them for 2. Or 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to keep these guys alive. We'll stand up. Precog. Blindfold. Call for backup. Nice. Clear the area. Nice. Nick Fury. Alrighty. We're going to go 1 here. Blockbuster is going to attack us. We will... We'll block with arrows. +1. Also, we give him the plus attack. I think that's always the right call, at least here on standard, if you can. Counter card is Harpoon with guard. When Harpoon attacks you or an ally you control, choose to either take 2 indirect damage or he gets +2 for the attack and it gains piercing. Don't love that. Alrighty, Grey Malkin is going to throw Call for backup into play. Comes in with 3. Cable is going to hit Harpoon for 3. No, I'm not. Cable's just going to thwart. No. We're going to use Nick Fury to play Clear the Area here. We'll draw a card into Lock and Load. Cable will thwart 3 here. It's going to clear Call for backup. We're going to go find Nick. Draw 3 cards. Forced Amnesia. X-Gene. Clear the area. We ready here. We ready here. We Skilled Investigator to draw Turn the Tide. We will continue our... No, because... Yeah, we'll continue our reaction to go 3 damage on Harpoon. Grey Malkin will play a Lock and Load. And then we will have X-Gene play Clear the Area on Lock and Load. We'll go get a weapon. Get our big gun. Or Sonic Rifle. Honestly, we're going to go Plasma Rifle here. Sonic Rifle is not an issue for us. Grey Malkin readies. Nick will take out Harpoon. Blockbuster only has 8 health. Rifle for 5. Rifle max is F4. Rifle max is F4. I'm trying to figure out if it's better to... I think I'm going to play Blindfold instead of rifling this turn. It's still 2 damage instead of 4, but then we have Blindfold and we can set the encounter deck. So I think that's the better play here, because we then have just so much control over what's about to happen that I feel like that feels pretty good for me. We could technically push Blockbuster this turn too. We have Jessica, Cable, and Rifle. But no, I'm going to do this. We're going to go here to play Blindfold. When Blindfold enters play, look at the top 5 cards in counter deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Discard one of those and put the rest back in the same order. I guess precog is any order. Precog is any order, so that may have been better, but here we are. We got 2, 4, 5, so one of these will be a encounter card. Discard until we get an encounter or a minion. I don't want that. We can take an assault. Yeah, we can take an assault pretty easily. Scrambler will be a boost card, which is fine. It doesn't surge. And then Arclight will be a encounter card. No, Arclight would be... Yeah, Arclight would be the encounter card. And it'd be a 2 boost for the assault. Okay, that's cool. I'm fine with that. Scimitar hits Blockbuster for 2. Gets Blindfold Psionic. Cable hits him for 3. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, we'll stand up. We draw our deck. We get dealt an encounter card. I wonder what that could be. Cool. Okay. You got Superpower Training, Helicarrier, Sonic Rifle, Telekinetic Force Field, and Mind Scan. We're going to throw 1 here. Blockbuster is going to attack us. We're going to block with Nick. It's going to be +3. Also, he gets the +2 there. Enough to take Nick out. We'll deal out encounter cards. Nope. We got an Assault. We're going to take it. We'll give him +2. He gets +2 for that. That's going to knock our Tough. Then our encounter card is Arclight with Retaliate 1. When she attacks you or an ally you control, we have to do some bad stuff. But it's our turn. Okay. I was like, I read this. It's like whenever you complete this, you lose the game, but you flip it whenever you flip Hope's Captor. What would you replace Sonic Rifle in one way or another in this deck? I don't own those cards. In this deck, no Sonic Rifle, no one way or another. Heroic Intuition. Maybe not. Maybe not Heroic Intuition. I would put Ironheart in there. The basic ally, Ironheart. No one way or another. That's tough. Overwatch. Excellent. Yeah, I would swap the 2 Overwatches or the 2 one way or another for Overwatch. Good call. Good call. Yeah. Chance Encounter would also be a really good one. Ooh. Actually, you know what Yeah. Chance Encounter's a really good one too. Ooh. Yeah, I think that could work. Overwatch. I also like one way or another is what kind of allows me to justify going to like 45 cards in this deck. And so without that, I may look to try and cut some other stuff. You don't need Side Holster, so you could cut Side Holster because you don't need the 3rd restricted slot. Yeah. I like Chance Encounter. I think I would go Chance Encounter and Overwatch, not Ironheart, because Chance Encounter and Ironheart kind of occupy a similar spot for me. So yeah, drop Side Holster, drop those 3. Overwatch and Chance Encounter would even it out, and then you could look to cut some fat too. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. It's our turn, right? Yeah. Gray Malkin will put superpower training into play. We'll take superpower training out of play. Each player may search their deck and discard power for an identity-specific upgrade and put it into play. Probably telekinetic shield at this point. It's my. Fine. Askani-san. Askani-san. Couple things happen. Gray Malkin readies. Cable readies. Skilled Investigator triggers to pull into a telekinetic blast. Oh ho ho! I think we just ignore Arclight. We're going to attack and push Blockbuster. Okay, so when the villain would be defeated, reset its hit points value to its printed hit point value and flip this card and reveal it. The villain gets plus 6 hit points. So he's now at 17 hit points. Advance the main scheme to 2A. So I guess Temporal Leap also goes away. Oh, technically, I think technically, advance the main scheme when the main scheme would be. It's not completed. Never mind. When revealed, each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Marauder minion and puts that minion into play. Engage with them. Give each Marauder enemy a tough status card. Each Marauder enemy gains guard and steady, and expert the villain also gains steady. This goes up by 2 per player, and it's a 1. It starts with 1, and we lose at 9. I assume this stage is completed. We lose the game. So Blockbuster gets a tough. Go Harpoon. We should have taken out Arclight first, but here we are. Didn't know that was gonna happen. We're going to knock this tough off, which is going to knock Jessica out. We will Gray Malkin, Helicarrier Sonic Rifle to play Telekinetic Blast for way more damage than we could ever need on Arclight. Scimitar will knock the tough there. Blindfold will take 2 here. Instead of Gray Malkin there, I'm going to have used Telekinetic Force Field. And then we have Gray Malkin to field a Plasma Rifle for 4 here. That could have been handled better. If I knew that was coming, that could have been handled a little bit better. We have Mind Scan. I'm going to toss Mind Scan. I don't think we need Mind Scan right now. We'll stand up. Got Turn the Tide, Power of the Mind, X Gene, Strength. Uh-oh. Power of the Mind. That's a bad hand. That's a real bad hand right there. So we got 2. Blockbuster is going to scheme for 1 plus 1 is 2. I assume this Force Interrupt takes when the villain would attack you. Yeah. I guess we get to choose when he attacks you. When he would attack you, I guess takes precedent. Harpoon, take 2 indirect damage, or he gets plus 2 to the attack, and it gains piercing. We will We'll just take the 4 to cable. 1, 2, 3, 4. Encounter card is Favored Weapon. Attached to Grey Crew or Harpoon. Otherwise attached to the enemy with the lowest attack. That's also a really cool design. Attached enemies gains overkill, piercing, and range. After your hero defends against an attack, takes no damage, discard this card. He's gonna be gone regardless, so that's cool. Okay. We will thwart 2 here. That's gonna knock blindfold out. Cable will thwart 2 here. We'll turn the tide to take out Harpoon. We will Plasma Rifle Grey Malkin into the tough. And that, I mean, that's just a tough hand. That's just a tough hand right there. Do we have a... We do have a Telekinetic Blast coming, which is close to lethal. Blockbuster should have 16. I don't think I've done any damage to Blockbuster. I took it off of me. He should be at 17. And I should be at 6. I'm trying to cheat over here. Y'all let me cheat. We'll stand up. We got a Genius. Forced Amnesia. One way or another. Mind Scan. Precognition. We're going to add 2 here. Blockbuster is going to attack. We're going to actually give Blockbuster a tough status card here. So he's attacking us for 3 plus a boost card. We're going to defend for 3. Ascani Sun and Grey Malkin will remove the 2 here. Plus 1. Exhaust a character you control. I have no characters to exhaust. Let's go. And so we take 1 damage. We're down to 5. Our encounter card is a Ruckus. Teamwork Nasty Boy. When revealed, stun each character you control. How very sad. Alrighty. Well, that's fun. Okay. We will play Precognition. No, we're going to play one way or another. Come on, give me something. Get nasty. Each minion gets +1 attack. Place. It does not matter, actually, because we have a Mind Scan. Don't want a win defeated, though. We're going to grab Get Nasty just because that's annoying. It comes in with 5. We're going to draw 3. Mind Scan. X. Body Slide. I was really hoping for a precog, or for a telekinetic attack. We will go Genius for a Mind Scan to clear Get Nasty. That will ready Cable. Scimitar will knock the stun. Grey Malkin readies. Skill Investigator draws us into a clear the area. And only the Marauder enemies get guard. So Ruckus is out here hanging out. We'll play Body Slide. We'll flip down to Alter. Professor will draw us a card into a one way or another. We'll flip up using our normal flip. I tried. One way or another, clear the area and a Grey Malkin. Nope. And a Mind Scan. We'll play Professor X. We will confuse Blockbuster. We will Precognition. So we look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are we decking? We got 2, 4, 5. We are not going to deck out. So this will be boost. Encounter card. I'm okay with that encounter card, actually. Am I? No, I'm not. This isn't any order, too. But we should have lethal next turn. So it's 17. We should have close to lethal, at least. Okay, so... Okay, so we got Boost card and counter card is Senator support. I will take the Senator support just because it's a 4. Then we can discard until we get a attachment, which would be none of these. Okay. No, let's not do that then. We got an encounter. These are all Marauder minions. Actually, let's go the Marauder support, and we'll just bypass all the guard minions. I guess we can remove one of those. It does not matter because they'll all get removed. That's fine. Take out Ruckus. Plasma Rifle will into the tough. I didn't really like Body Slide until I used it to flip down, recover, draw a card, flip back up, clear a side scheme, and ready. Yeah, it's pretty okay. Yeah, and also I'm really excited to play it with multiple, or in like a 2-player game. I'm really, pair it with Colossus. He gets to flip down, do all his Pedor stuff, and then flip up, get another tough. Like, there's a lot of synergies with Body Slide, which is pretty cool. We'll discard that. We'll stand up. That is also a good call, because if it is the last card, if Telekinetic Attack is our last card, we'll have a side scheme to clear to grab Skilled Investigator. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got Telekinetic Blast and Turn the Tide. Should be enough. We got 2. Would really let you accelerate a Miss Marvel turn. Oh, yeah. Miss Marvel would be another really cool pairing with her. There's so many good ones. There's so many good pairings. A lot of the X-Men. The X-Men just work so well. It'd be cool. 2, Blockbuster is going to attack. We'll block. We'll give him +2. We got X going away. Encounter card is the Senator's support. When defeated, the first player discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until an attachment is discarded and reveals that card. So this comes in with 4. Okay. We will Grey Malkin energy for Telekinetic Blast. So that's going to do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. He's down to 5. We will Scimitar for 2. 1, 2, and then Basic for 3. There you go. Boom. GG's Blockbuster. Whew. Yeah. I mean, Cable, Scimitar is really good for Cable. I really like Scimitar. The psionic stuff is starting to really flesh itself out, and I'm happy about that. What was our last card? Marvel Girl. Got it. Okay. Yeah, we also had the Plasma Rifle. We could have cleared Senator support. We had a card draw with Clear the Area. There's a lot of good stuff. Cool. That's game 2. Let's chug right along into Juggernaut. Ooh, Juggernaut's gonna start us out. I'm gonna go to Be Right Back screen. We're gonna get this cleaned up, and I'll be back here very, very soon for Juggernaut.